Hello, world. Welcome to the Spill Society. We're your hosts, Tatiana
and Bianca,
two eldest daughters in their 30s living our best sync lives and creating a new path on our way to rich auntie vibes.
Hello, world.
We're back.
Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Was that a Drake song? No.
Yeah, it is.
I take it back.
Did you ever find out who was recording outside, who was performing outside your door? Your front door?
No, I never looked into it.
I
kind of forgot after.
Okay. Well, I'm so excited.
There's music playing again, though, now that you said it.
It's the season of the concerts outside your door.
These guys have been playing paddleball for hours outside my window, and it's crazy. I'm just watching them run around.
What is paddleball?
I don't know. There's a paddle involved and a ball.
But it's not.
It's got to be something in between tennis and ping pong.
I thought that's what we had the other thing for.
Which is what?
Pickle.
What's the other thing? Oh, I don't know the difference between pickleball and paddleball. Maybe the type of...
ball.
No, the type of paddle.
Racket.
Racket, correct. Yeah, one must be more racket and the other more paddle, or vice versa.
And this is what men are busy. You know what if a woman invented all of this? Let me shut up. Anyway, so excited to be recording our last episode of this season. Season 2 coming to an end right at the top of spring, because we have to live more life to record more pod. Is it not top of spring?
No, yeah, well, it is. It will be. Hopefully further along into spring, honestly. I'm really ready for it to be spring weather.
Again, you live in a different country than I do. I was surprised that it was raining today, and it's but it's spring. That's where I'm at. And you're why is it? What is the degree?
Today was, I think, 56.
It's disrespectful.
And yesterday was
April.
30. And 2 days before was 70. So it's really annoying. I'm over it.
This is the state that I'm thinking of moving to?
Yeah, it has its benefits.
Yeah, keep selling it, Bianca, because...
it has its things. And when I have a place that's large enough that I don't have to physically leave it, then it's a different conversation than what is winter. I never really realized that I don't exactly know what you do. When people ask, my friend, whoever, oh, what does she do? I don't know. She's
Same
on kind
here.
of TV things.
Yeah.
I know she consults about stuff. She does some social media stuff. She has clients.
Yes.
But, I'm not really sure. And then at some point, it's she does, some finance stuff, but she's not a finance person.
Yeah, actually.
So...
Okay, I'll show you mine, and then you show me yours.
Okay.
Who am I? My name is Tatiana Nora Lozama.
Full garment.
Yeah, why not? Look me up. I own a social media consulting company called TNL Consultants, my initials. And I offer branding and then the management of social media pages, varying platforms for organizations specifically. Right now, all of my clients, their audience or their kids who they serve are children. So, I am skilled in doing this work mainly for organizations and nonprofit. That's where I get, and government entities. Now, the finance part was because I was a financial controller for my family business in construction, and it's a family business. My dad was well, you're still going to do it. So they're one of my clients. There's that. And then I do hosting for events, panel conversations, conferences, summits, things like that. And then freelance video journalist for a local network here in South Florida. By the way, I have a gig coming up, and it's my first freaking true crime.
What do you mean? What makes it true crime?
It's a case. I get to go to court and cover a case for a week and a half. And it's a case that went viral last year. I don't know if you heard about it. It was that blonde influencer who like stabbed her boyfriend in a elevator, and it was in Miami.
Okay.
I didn't know. She's an OnlyFans girl. He was like a former football player. They had a really tumultuous relationship, lots of drugs, lots of alcohol, very Miami. They were on live every weekend. And they had an abusive relationship. And in the end, this is the stuff that I have to research. He may or may not be dead. I haven't figured that part out yet. I haven't looked into it, but I'm pretty sure we're on trial because she killed him. And her defense is they were in a heated argument. She was throwing things at him. One of those things was a knife. That knife stabbed him. Now, in terms of physics and gravity, I don't know if that could happen, but one of my jobs is allowing me to put on a true crime hat and cover the entire case every single day, speak to jurors if I can, speak to family members, speak to people who were in the court, like give my take on opening statements, closing statements, this cross-examination. This is what I live for. Okay. So ideally, less of the social media as time moves on and way more of like the on-camera hosting. And yeah, that's what I do.
How do you find clients?
Honestly, I haven't had to, and that's where I'm very lucky. I was always doing this work as a former publicist in Little Haiti, and I'm a little bit of a Nepo baby in the local Haitian community. So when you have a niche, everyone's like, she's the one who does that. So any organization that found themselves in a position where they either needed strategy or that type of management, they were coming to me. And that's how I ended up opening my business, because it was something that I was always doing on the side for people and not charging anyone. And then I started putting the proposals together. And then so I'm the person that when people in this community think I need that, someone will give them my number. Same for the hosting, but I'm putting more of like my packages for the hosting together so I can move in that direction and get to have more fun there.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to be doing social media anymore?
No, let's put it out there. No. It's like there are a lot of things that I'm good at, hence the finance. But it's not what I want to do. Anything that I dedicate myself to, I can be good at and I can have a business. But what I am passionate about doing is creating spaces for conversation and vulnerability, but also just like highlighting things that I think are cool and using my personality and my voice to amplify. Wow, that was my elevator pitch.
Yeah, I see that.
That was really good. Yeah. And I know that you're a VP.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
So I know you don't know.
I have no idea what you do. I know you work in media. This is crazy. We talk all the time. I know you work in media, and I know that things don't make it out to the world unless Bianca puts her stamp of approval on them.
In a sense, a lot of things go out without me looking. So what... This is a complicated thing because I actually have never really learned how to say this in a condensed way because I do a lot of different things.
Yes.
My title is executive editor of North America for the media company. By title, I'm the executive editor of North America for Secret Media.
Okay.
And then what I'm doing on a day-to-day really varies between management of the team, quality checking the team, making sure we're on top of like any changes, any type of like rollouts of new tools that everyone's getting that information, kind of being the middle person between the team and the higher ups, which would be like VP essentially is my boss. And then I'm working on that every day for like 40 cities, 16 like actual cities with people working on them. But like in total where content is going out, it's like 43 cities that have like Instagrams and Facebooks and like a handful of, and then the 16 have like websites as well. And then a few of them have TikTok, a few of them have YouTube. So I'm kind of overseeing all of that. And then all the people management of those cities for the US and Canada.
Uh-huh. So when you said you were managing like how they do their work in terms of operations, like making sure how higher ups want things to run is getting back to the team and how the team is operating or managing, or if they're hitting their marks or whatever, timelines, whatever, you are the liaison back to the higher ups.
Essentially. I mean, there's like other machinations, if you will. We have like things that are tracking it, like tools that are tracking it. I also have a few like middle management as well that manage in smaller groups of people, like the East Coast, West Coast, hopefully like the Central. So then the idea is I work with them and they help communicate it to the team, and kind of vice versa. They have like one-on-ones, and so I have one-on-ones with them. And so I'm operating on like the editorial side and our business side, like the events ticketing side, and bridging the gap to try to make sure that everything operates as one, like that the brand voice is still pretty cohesive and that it makes sense for us and for the greater business goals. So I'm like kind of big picture thinking, but also working on the day-to-day more granularly of like, this is the wrong template, or let's double check this. Why didn't we do XYZ? Did you make sure to include this person? Have you reached out to that person for this post? Because I don't see that it's collaborated with whoever. Like, did we put a link correctly? Did you track that correctly? Like all of that is also what I'm doing. Sending inspiration. Like, hey, did you guys see this? Like this just happened in wherever, Dallas. Like we should get on it if we haven't already. Oh, you're already on it? Cool. Great. Word.
This explains so much. At the end of the day, sometimes we'll chat and you'll be like, I've spoken to so many people today. And I'm like, how many people could she possibly be talking to? 60 cities. Not that you're talking to them all day. I get it. But it's like
16.
The amount of communication and attention to minute detail that you have to have on a day-to-day, that brain is shot. And obviously, not obviously, but there's a Haitian auntie in my body that's always like, we are so dramatic. Like, it's not, no, you're not dramatic. Nothing you've ever said is dramatic. Like, having that amount of information that you have to stay on top of, it has to be forefront in your brain all day.
I also have to keep in mind, I work across 4 time zones and multicultural, because we have Europe and then we have within the US various cultures to keep in mind based on the city that you're in and how audiences respond to certain content in those cities. Right. And then also in Canada, it's 2 because it's Toronto and Montreal. And Montreal, all of the content is in French.
Right.
So I obviously don't speak French. So I have to keep that in mind as well.
And it's like, I'm like what's going on in my head is like the amount of times I've been like, you're like, just relax. Like, just change your framework. Like, change your perspective, Bianca. How dare I?
I have a lot of meetings where I'm just talking to people or giving my thoughts or like fighting for someone's opinions or workload or for the team's whatever. So that's like the general gist of what I've been doing for the last handful of years. And then in the last year/few months, I've taken on like a few new accounts that we've opened. And now trying to incorporate those into the media sphere that we have, because they're a bit different to the content. They're not different to the content we've been putting out, but they're less city specific, more topic specific. So trying to bridge that gap and the gap, but like, and business goals as well in with that and the cities and like align them all.
Without giving any detail, if you can, like, what are some of those scopes that you've taken on in the last year?
So we have like Beyond Scores on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, for instance, which is like all sports content that is somewhat global. Okay. And the same with like cinema. So we have a film club account that is covering things, and cinema.
managing
the people who are running
teams.
those. Yeah. It's not like huge teams, but yeah, I'm managing that and working with the VP to figure out how they're going to, and how they do already operate within the business we've had for the last 10 years.
And it's like, I would essentially be one of your team members, and we've literally never spoken about this.
And then I do this, yeah. And then then we do this, and then I have my Substack, and then I have my own accounts and personal stuff. But that's not what I do for work. For work, I essentially manage people and accounts and make sure all the T's are crossed, I's are dotted across the board.
Your job requires you to trust yourself, your vision, your voice, your perspective, your expertise in a way that I think is really impressive, because there are so many people that you have to speak to, and you have to be confident in whatever your feedback is, your opinion is, what you think should be done. That level of trust you have with yourself, I'm like, how did you even develop that? I mean, over years of doing the same thing. Yeah, over years, you're
and with my team, there's definitely I put a lot of trust in my team to do. I hired you to be the expert in this thing.
Got it.
I trust if you think XYZ that's the correct move. So, but yeah, otherwise, in terms of my own opinions, it's been a lot of I've just been doing it for a while. So it's more intuition, I guess, but intuition backed by the reality of these things worked or didn't work in the past.
And being in the industry for so long, you understand the market.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's also being able to take a step back sometimes, I would say, is probably the most important. I think a lot of times, myself included, you get really in the weeds of the day-to-day that really obvious solutions don't even pop up. So a lot of my job is also that of being okay, well, if you let's take a step back. If you saw this, would you engage with it? Yes, no. Okay, if it's no, then why would you put that out? Right, if it's something you wouldn't? But because they're just this is the job, to-do list, crossing things off to-do list. So it's done technically. But my job is to kind of be okay, how do we make our lives easier, not harder, and still get the results that we want? Right. Yeah.
Because she's a leader, because she's a boss, because she's also an inspiration, and she also is the moment, simply. You're so cool.
I don't know about all of that. Also, I saw something the other day that's actually, it applies to so many things. I think I might have sent it to you. It's this video, forget who of, but someone asks him about like making decisions. I'm sure you've seen it. And he's like, you make a decision and you just make that the right decision.
Correct.
There is no other decision. It's just you make that the right decision. Obviously you can like rework or pivot or whatever, but like to your point of like just making a call, you just make the call and then we either learn from it or pivot and make a new call.
Right. I think that's a skill. That's a really important skill to have. There are, in terms of business decisions, I feel like that's how I operate. We're going to make this the right decision. And if we, with more information, find out it wasn't, what can we do but pivot? In terms of a personal life, Gemini rising, I can't. I'm sitting here and you do the same thing. We can be devil's advocates and we're like, no, but if we considered this, then maybe we can go in this direction as well. And it's like, that's such an important piece of advice. I did watch that video a couple of times when you sent it.
Yeah, I have it saved because it's so true. Because also, I build community. Sorry, that's actually like the root of what I do. Yeah. That's like the goal of what I do is I build communities in cities or on these like other pages even and help the team see what what pieces help build that community and how to get there. And then they go on and do it. And I just comment yes or no.
That's incredible. That is so cool.
That's what I like doing. I like building the community element. That's what I would like to keep doing.
5 years. Dream life. Scenario, situation, work, job, life. Go.
5 years. What's hilarious is I can only picture the space I'm living in.
There's no way.
Because that to me is like so important to not be in a studio anymore.
You won't be.
So there's that. No, 5 years is too real.
What? Do you want me to say 10?
No. I mean, 5 years is like, you're asking me to like be too real.
Yeah, I am. But I'm asking you to go against your immediate train of thought, which is so realistic, and go full woo-woo, dream life, build it, say it, 5 years now, go. Don't think of what could be possible, how you're going to get there. Who cares?
No, I don't mean that. I mean more like, I don't know if I want to share all of that.
Oh.
in the world.
Fact. No problem.
I don't need someone hearing it and sending me bad juju on it, you know?
What is your relationship to evil eye and bad juju? It's something I don't think about because I think I'm like, our human design, like, it's whatever, you know, it can't be affected.
Very bad juju is for real. Like, do not share your next move until it's happened.
This question was asked to me on that podcast that I did last week, and I was like, in 5 years, I will be doing that.
Because, I mean, on one end, it's nice because you can then, like, look back, but there's always someone who wants to not see you succeed, and that energy does not need to be directed towards you because they know what your movements are or that, you know? True. So that's something I've always grown up with. Like, we've had the evil eye over my front door my whole life. It was on there, and like really big on that and not allowing like.
That was going to be my next question if it was cultural, because that doesn't cross my mind, but it's not something we talk about because in our culture, we say like, we won't speak negatively on that at all. So you don't even consider negative thinking, negative people, negative energy, because that is what will bring it.
No, it's just like people put bad juju on like towards you. Yeah. Live in very spiritual people who do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that on other people.
Well, that's a valid.
And I've seen it happen with like, I'm sure you've had a friend or something that has done, or even friends that like will talk to you and be like, oh my God, can you believe this person like thinks that they can be XYZ, or like, did you see that they posted this thing, and like, who do they think they are? Like, you know, and that's energy that's like out in the universe about that person that like can still get to, I don't know.
That's why that girl
so it's the other side of face. Maybe. But like, and then even someone the other day was like asking me about posting stories. Like, it doesn't really show like like the deal that I made. It's just like really cool. I'm like, honestly, they're like, would you post this? And I'm like, no. And they're like, but it doesn't show anything. Like, it's not giving anything away. I'm like, yeah. But to me and how I perceive all of this, it's putting out in the, like, until something is in writing, sealed deal, it's leaving room for someone to wish badly on you on that, for it to not happen. And like, why even open yourself to that at all?
It's that ideology of like, don't tell people the moves that you're making, just show them when it's done.
Yeah.
And like that goes against my birth chart, which is my religion. I don't shut up. So I'm like, guess what I did like, that's a really great way to protect yourself. I don't even think about it. That is so interesting.
I think about it a lot with what I share. And also, it's a catch-22 because then if you're also not putting it out into the universe what you want, it's not being heard, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit of both of like, it's a catch-22 in that sense.
Finding ourselves on opposite ends of the extremes per usual. I'm like, I am protected. I feel so protected. Doesn't matter what I say, what I do. Whereas you're like, I am protecting the things by not saying and watching what I do, or making sure that no other people don't need to watch what I'm doing.
Yeah. Like hexes are real to me. Like, no. People putting bad.
Yeah, but you're a witch, so yeah. Oh my God, I feel witchy too though, but I don't even think about dark magic. Girl, there's so much in this world that I like don't even consider. And that's naive. And that's why I can't move to New York.
Why?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm like, I'm a baby. I can't leave. I'm from the South. No, I'm just kidding. It's time to level up and find out about hexes. Fuck around and find out. Now's the time. Like,
and the South has tons of.
Are you kidding?
Of that stuff.
Does. Yeah.
What other questions do you have?
For you in this life, I have a F, Marry, Kill that I'm sitting on. Okay.
Let's hear it.
We've been talking about movies and leading men. And so I was thinking, we've never played Fuck, Marry, Kill before.
Okay.
F, Marry, Kill. And I would like to know who you would, out of the three. Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Jacob Elordi. Hot.
That's a tough one.
I know.
I think marry Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
Kill Jacob Elordi.
Wow.
And then F Michael B.
Can I ask why? For all of them? Yeah. I mean, I feel like Ryan Gosling, I get. He just like looks and seems like a fantastic father.
And he's married to a Cuban woman.
Period. So he gets a lot of spice.
So the way he speaks about women and stuff, it's just like he's learned. Like
a man written by a woman, as we say.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And actually like lives that life.
Not faking it.
Right.
We could tell. We would know by now.
I mean, just from like a logistic standpoint, Jacob Elordi's much younger as well. I don't, not that, my close personal friend, but like, I don't know him well enough to know how much of what he's doing is performative. I feel like he knows he's hot, and that turns me off in people who act like they know they're hot, and like, no shade. It's like, obviously if you're hot, you're hot. And like, that's how I would operate too. I'd be like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. But like, I don't love that. It's not giving.
I hear you.
It's just giving another number on your, like another notch on the belt, if you will. And I don't like love that. And like Michael B, he's age appropriate.
Yeah.
He's had, I don't know, I feel like he'd be cool. Like, he'd also be a friend. Like, it would be...
down to earth.
Yeah, down to earth. Like, comes from, like, real background. I don't know who Jacob Elordi's family lineage is.
We've only seen them in the background of that one interview that went viral.
So I don't really know where he comes from. I guess he's Australian, so maybe based on my astrocartography, he is more my type, honestly. But in terms of...
You might be onto something there. Now that I'm thinking the
Australian thing, and like they basically said Eastern Australia. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan just seems like someone that I would have grown up with. I feel like we would both roll our eyes and be like, come on, at like the same stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be more.
These are so well thought out. This is so well thought out.
I'm just doing it on the spot. It's just it's just how I think about it. Or the other version, the more I talk about Michael B., the other version would be marry Michael B. Jordan, fuck a Lordy and kill Gosling.
And unfortunately, that's where I'm going. And
That's
here's
where
my
you're
reason
going?
why. I am
But
going
I think
there.
I think both could work. I think if I married Ryan Gosling, would I think it's too much the like written by a woman thing? Like, would I want some more? I feel like knowing myself, I'd get bored of that. And that's where Michael B. Jordan's like realness would be more long-term entertaining when you think of like actually marriage.
Because we know them so well. And
because they're all personal, very close friends.
We're very aware
and
of their personalities. We got their characteristics. I would have said either one. Agreed with you. My reasonings aren't as grounded as yours. Marrying Mr. Gosling, again, you've showed up in a very specific way. I believe it. Let's go with that.
And now, Ryan and Michael B are more age appropriate. So for me personally,
I'm going to go ahead and say I would marry Michael B. Jordan. I'm going to go with the latter, settle there. I'm going to marry Michael B. Jordan because, to your point, we'd have so much in common. No, we do. We have so much in common. And I feel like that man is so fine. Something about him, it doesn't matter. Just imagine a couple glasses of wine in the backyard with Michael B. Jordan. The possibilities are freaking endless. And I
feel like he would
like
just be fun.
Just fun in so many ways. He's so ripped. And just imagine how quickly he could lift you and throw you. Just think about it. That's what I'm thinking.
Of course, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just like...
I'm thinking about the emotional impact.
Yeah, no.
And
I was like, he's throwing me over his shoulder. We live in a beautiful place and he's always shirtless and he like makes steaks shirtless or something. I am going to... Wow, I'm wrong. I think I'm going to kill Jacob Elordi. Right. Jacob Elordi's a little too baby girl for me.
I hear that.
It's too baby girl. It's too soft. You and your Bottega, so we're competing. So we have the same Bottega. That's never happening. We're wearing the same things. He might give me a bag, but we're both wearing head to toe the row. Right. And it's like, I don't want to match with you that much. Like, there's room for one baddie. It's me. Jacob Elordi is coming for my neck. I don't want it. Now, in terms of effing Ryan Gosling...
He is 6'5", though, I think.
I know.
Something like that, yeah.
He's still too baby girl. Like, it's still a little... I'm like, where's your muscle? Have you seen Michael B. Jordan? I'm like, where's your arm definition? Like, real.
He's younger, though. That's where it is. That's the problem.
So,
Give him another 8 years or so, and it might look different.
Okay.
But but I'm saying that's a reality. Like, even when you look at, like, literally any guy in like their 20s versus later 30s.
True.
It's just that many more years of like working out, hitting the, like it takes a minute. They're growing boys.
And that's not what I want.
Because, like honestly, and this is crazy that I'm pulling this, but I look at Fetty Wap.
Let's
pre
talk
and post
about it. The man was
post,
scrawny.
And I'm like, he was so scrawny. And that's what, however many years of just working out and eating does. Like, you turn into a man. Guys in their 20s don't have the physical, like, man attributes. Some do. This isn't like a general blanket statement, but like for the most part, same thing with women. Like, you kind of get into your curves and it's the same thing.
But I have to go there. But in society, they want us infantile. They want us to look at our pictures from high school and college when we were children and say, why don't I fit in the same clothes? Just because Kristen Cavallari is wearing the same dress that she wore in Laguna Beach and now she's wearing it to the reunion. Sorry, it's not happening. So we're looking at them and we're like, damn, you get finer and you get stronger and you get bigger and we're getting more curvier and we're whatever. And they're like, ew. Wow. You're so smart. And this is why you have the jobs that you have. And this is why you do everything that you do. Now, the reason, because like the way your brain just connects things into the larger, greater sphere. It's like, again, we had the minutia here and then we zoomed out and you said, this is how it exists in the greater zeitgeist. You see what you did there?
Some people don't follow me. They're like, that's a stretch.
That's why we have a podcast. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
And Ryan Gosling, I'm going to go ahead and keep him in the F because age appropriate. And I just know that man knows what to do. He's married to a Cuban woman. I know he knows what to do. And I'm trying to find out in this scenario.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with yours as well.
They can all get it though, guys, if you're listening.
No, I'm going to 100% go with yours. Because, yeah, my first one was like the initial gut instinct because he already is living that life, you know? So I'm like, oh, he's already in that role and seems to be good at that role. He's qualified, essentially.
Exactly. Like the resume,
he has the qualifications.
He's got it.
Exactly. But upon further reflection and hearing from the reviews that you have just put in, I would say the same about baby girl. And I like an age appropriate person.
It sounds like we're going to be sister wives.
No.
Jordan.
It's okay. But
You don't like me as much as you think, or why won't you be my sister wife?
The
What's
jealousy
wrong?
would not happen. I could not do that. I can't share someone.
I agree. I'm not progressive. Don't even piss me off. Don't. I'm upset right now at the sheer thought.
Yeah, couldn't be me. No, because how dare you?
I exist. I don't even understand how you could...
Oh, so I'm not enough? Yeah.
Okay, so... Not to bring up dating again. This was one of the things that we were talking about where, like, I am in a space where, like, especially having a Venus in Leo, I don't understand if you're not obsessed. My brain can't compute it, so I can't put myself in positions to have the experience where you're not obsessed with me because I'm too sensitive to handle that. So I just don't speak.
I don't know where my Venus is.
Do you have Kosar? Do you have Chani? Do you have anything? Tell us right now.
Yeah, I have Chani.
Oh my God, where's your Venus and what does it mean?
It just undownloaded. We're re-downloading very quickly.
Your phone case and my thing match.
I love burgundy. I had an account like burgundy plum for like Venus in Aquarius.
Oh my God, what does that mean?
Age of Aquarius. It says go deeper with premium. I don't know.
I got you.
Understands the necessity of having values that are rooted in something far greater than oneself and that reach far beyond, and then I get cut off.
You approach love with a detached, intellectual, and unconventional mindset, prioritizing deep friendship, mental stimulation, and personal freedom over traditional romance.
Wait, repeat the last thing. Prioritizing
you
what?
Prioritize deep friendship, mental stimulation, and personal freedom over traditional romance. This is the AI overview, so it could be, but...
Wait, but I literally just explained that in terms of why I would work with Michael B.
Yes.
None of the reasons you chose, all in terms of, like, the actual mental connection.
Exactly. And, like, the foundations of... Like, aligning foundationally.
Like, we won't get bored. We can, like, shoot the shit and be...
You have the same fundamental values.
Yeah. My close personal friend.
Yeah, you're attracted to minds rather than just bodies, and love deep physiological, philosophical.
Not physiological. The opposite. Yeah.
And I was like, "Have you seen his abs, though?"
And I'm like, okay, but can we stay in the same conversation?
Yeah. You're like, hello? Wow. Well, look more into that. You have a blank in blank.
And crazy what I was saying about the family thing, because also Venus in Aquarius in 5th house shows 5th house, pleasure, romance, creative energy, and children.
So I wonder what who are you compatible with in terms of Venus?
I don't know. How do you look that up?
I would just Google it. which is bad.
Your Venus tells you about how and where you connect. Okay, fine, whatever. What do I say? What do I write? What do I Google?
What sign is compatible with a Venus and Aquarius in the 5th house?
Compatible with a Venus in Aquarius in the 5th house. Venus in Aquarius, again, AI overview on Google, but Venus in Aquarius in the 5th house is best matched with partners who are intellectually stimulating, unconventional, and honor personal freedom, such as Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, or another Aquarius. Well, that doesn't help me.
A Gemini 1000%.
Says Gemini and Libra provide the mental stimulation, communication, and social connection that Aquarius Venus craves. A Sag or Aries match the independent, adventurous, and fun-loving energy of the 5th house. Another Aquarius understands the need for freedom and intellectual bonding. I don't think it would be another Aquarius, though. Or like an Aquarius in Aquarius. I think it would be a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Maybe a Libra.
I come off as a Gemini, so I'm wondering immediately, I'm like, do you feel like you're in love with me at all? Or because I just feel like that would make a lot of sense.
How would that make a lot of sense?
No, just the being able to stimulate in conversation, never running out of things to talk about, understanding
but that's why we're friends.
Yeah. Again, I'm like, yeah. So a man with my characteristics would work if they're a Gemini, because they would totally get you, and they wouldn't shut up either. They would stimulate your brain and have you thinking in different ways. And then also, yeah, they can't be put in a box. Like, they got crazy put in a box. So they would understand your need to just like fledge out your ideas, travel the world, see everything, like have all your hobbies and expand those hobbies. Like I'm just like, so I'm perfect for you.
I guess, according to this.
Wow. Remember when we were starting the podcast and we looked at our charts to see what our yeah. Yeah. And more people should be doing that.
North Node in Sag, how and where you're insatiable, how and where you learn to let go, how and where you refine, how and where you find healing, how and where you strategize. Pallas Athena, what the hell is that?
What the hell? You see?
Midheaven and see, there's just too many.
There's too many.
Because then it's like, okay, Jupiter and Libra. What does that mean? How and where you create abundance?
Yes, Jupiter is like how you make your money.
Creating harmony in the world around you is a guaranteed source of good fortune. When you're helping soothe tensions in relationships, creating go deeper with premium.
But that's you creating community for your job. That's how you make your money. You're finding places where people can. I'll spin anything you say and tell you that you're perfect. So don't talk to me about it. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it's exactly what I need is someone like you who just tells me I'm perfect.
I think so.
Yeah, I would
someone
agree,
who like gets you deeply, and then it's just like, get out of your head. You're doing amazing every day, all the time.
What is Michael B. Jordan? Chart.
No, can I tell you how crazy I was supposed to, because it's Miami Music Week down here.
I think he's hilarious.
Wait,
that is hilarious.
You
yeah,
know
he's
yourself and what you like so well. You know exactly what you need in this life.
Nailed that. And he has Gemini placement.
And shout out to me for throwing him in the F, Marry, Kill.
What does this mean? Okay, yeah. So February 9th is his birthday.
Yeah, Aquarius.
That's hilarious. So we would be perfect.
Yeah, you would be perfect.
This weekend,
Miami Music Week, it was over the weekend. And Skepta did a set at Soho, and I was supposed to go on Friday. Can I tell you, after girls' night, I had a couple tequilas. As I'm going to bed, all I could think about, no, not even all I could think about, I had a dream while awake. I daydreamed, but it was the nighttime, and I watched a whole entire 3 days of me and Skepta falling in love with each other. And I was like, guys, I have plans on Saturday. I can't go ski Skepta on Friday because he's going to look at me. We're going to fall in love. In the scenario, he was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, what's up? And I asked him whatever. We had a conversation, and then he whisked me away. I woke up on a boat. I was on that boat for like 3 days. And I was like, I don't have the time to go to the pool house because I know that Skepta's going to take one glance at me. 3 days gone. I don't have 3 days to waste on a boat with Skepta. I don't. Right. For 2 days I talked about this. And when I told you I saw it in detail, and I was like, I'm not ready for my life to change, so I can't go to Soho House this weekend.
Why?
Because Skepta was going to fall in love with me.
So?
Yeah, but I had to go ring shopping. So I couldn't. And Jess was like, no, this is my friends. What you need in a relationship was what we all do for each other because friends are the real soulmates. She was like, tell Skepta to come. That was Jessica's response. Yeah, she was like, why can't he come ring shopping? And I was like, you're so right, but I don't think he's going to want to because it's like we're being really private right now. It's a lot of pressure, and it's like, that's not what we're having. We're having a girls' day, and I want to be dedicated to my girlfriend.
Keep him on his toes. Like, I'll meet you after. Like,
no,
yeah, I'm
literally,
busy. I'm not bending over backward for your plan.
Okay, so this is what happened. Because in the vision, I was like, Skepta, you're being really clingy. And he was like, do you think I should go? Like, I was like, go do anything. I'm working, Skepta. Anyway, and Joss was like, you're so right. Like, you can't come. He's like so on your ass. You don't know what Skepta looks like? He looks like the man of my dreams. That is a unit. 4'5"?
Oh.
Ripped. Gorgeous. Talented. Voice that would soothe nations. Skepta, if you're listening.
I'm looking at him.
You get it for me.
Yeah, for you.
She said, love that for you. So
yeah, I do love that for you.
Right? But to Beija's point, I love a fuckboy. And Skepta gives the image of an absolute demon. And for some reason, I'm like, come to mama.
Yeah, if you're looking for monogamy, he's not the one, babe.
What if he's a nice okay. Maybe I'm riddled with he'll change for me. Because I'm like, one day with me and you're not going to think about anything else.
Yeah, maybe for a week or a month or a few months. But this is the face of a man who gets bored quickly. And he will have side pieces, whether you know about him or not.
What's Skepta's side? I think my soulmate is also a Gemini.
Star sign. He's a Virgo.
That would never work for me. Virgo men don't exist in my world. They have too many opinions, 19th. And I don't like them.
And he's from London.
No, trust me, I know.
I was about to make a really blanket statement about British guys.
And he's Nigerian.
They ain't loyal,
or Ghanaian.
babe. No, he's Nigerian.
Okay, I was right the first time because I know my man. Okay, I know my Virgo man.
So he has literally
just
all of the qualifications to never be faithful. He's British, from what I hear, but I don't know. This could just be people talking shit. Is it Nigerians or?
Yes, I've spoken to many Nigerian women, and I'm always like, I want a Nigerian man, I want a Ghanaian man, and everyone's response is, so you want no peace.
Exactly.
You do not want peace.
That's what I hear.
You do not want a soft life.
So he's Nigerian, he's British.
He's 6 foot plus.
He's just giving that. He's a rapper, so he's in the music industry. No.
And he DJs.
You are
and he DJs house music. I'm obsessed with
that. You are asking to be left at like 8 a.m. wondering why he didn't come home where he is.
And you're like, over here,
and being crazy.
I'm with Michael B. Jordan, and we're putting together a puzzle. And like, get like us.
Right. Yeah. Like, he just went and had a cute little moment with some kids in and out and like grabbed us some food and brought it home. And like, now we're doing a puzzle and he's listening to my audiobook with me because he's interested in what I'm interested in.
And he's like, and you know what? I'm going to make that movie because you love that book.
Right. Yeah. And now, well, actually, he's producing Fourth Wing.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. So like, wait, like, what am I talking about?
You're in love with Michael B. Jordan.
But honestly, who isn't? I might as well get in line.
True. There's no other Bianca Bahamondes, so possibilities are endless here.
And he's 87, so he's only a few years older.
And we like him older. Does he have any? Is he married? Does he have kids? It doesn't matter. Oh my God, because don't let your wife get in the way of your wife anyway.
He's 5 years older, so he's what, like 39? Mm-hmm. That's perfect. He's 38.
No, I think that Michael B. Jordan's going to fall in love with you. Anything.
Well, he might be 39 now because February's passed, but yeah.
I think we just cracked the case. So you have to move to LA. Aw, bummer.
I didn't mind LA.
I know.
But being that far with time zone, that was a pain. Like, my mom was calling me, and it was like 3 p.m. And I'm like, I can't. I'm in the middle of work. But, like, that's when she can talk.
Your parents are retiring in California.
No.
Because you're going to marry Michael B. Jordan. I know what their plans are, but plans are subject to change when their daughter marries Michael B. Jordan. Right.
Right. No.
Actually, you have a compound.
The thing is, we just have 2 homes.
It's so simple. Like, things can be that simple.
They can stay where they want to stay.
Yeah, please. You're like, actually, don't.
No, they wouldn't want to. They don't want to be on the West Coast. But that's fine. Mm-hmm. We'll have multiple places.
Yeah, and maybe it's like, we love Spain. We meet in Spain multiple times a year anyway. So it's like, you don't even need to come here.
But they love Hawaii, so they would definitely.
You know who else loves Hawaii? Michael B. Jordan.
Does he actually?
I don't know.
I was going to say, I almost moved there.
I'm sure
instead of New York, but that would have been.
For what?
To live.
And do?
And, like, figure it out.
Right.
I didn't have a job at the time. I was like, where else would I, like, love to live?
In another
money-wise, it didn't make sense.
This podcast is actually with Bretman Rock, the other Leo of your life. And you would have been totally fine in Hawaii. You would have had chickens.
Yeah. I still want that. When you ask about 5-year plan, I want a little farm, but I need to be able to have the time to run that farm.
It's fine because you and Michael, you source the best staff for your farm. Essentially, you're just overseeing. You have house managers. You meet with the house managers. What you do in work is what you're also going to do in life. Just managing.
We need his email.
Fabulous life. I'm sure we can
By
find
the way, I had a...
He's literally listening, and he's like, yeah.
Okay, this is getting crazy. This just went next level crazy.
And I love it.
But, yeah, so anyway, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Are we saying, like, a closing message for season 2? We should.
Stick around for season 3.
Yeah. I'm really excited to have you in season 3. And we can't wait to see what comes up then. I don't know. I was going to say, like, I just talk way too much. And there's so many thoughts in there.
Review us, comment, share your thoughts, help us.
Yeah. And share it with your friends. Share your favorite episodes with your friends. We would totally appreciate that. But yeah, reviews everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Share feedback if you want to hear something. Happy
DMs are open. Comment sections are open.
But be nice.
Or get the wrath if you're not. Up to you. But yeah, community. Talk to us, guys. We love you.
Yeah, be our village.
Mm-hmm. And with that, the 2020
and with that, season 2 is... what is it? It comes to a close.
It's a wrap. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay, whatever. Goodbye.
Bye.